Is it a coincidence that Japanese people excel in almost every field? Or is it something in their genetics? If you've ever wondered, come, I'll show you how you can learn anything faster and easier. But first, make sure you're following me. Japanese Castle, the 7 Japanese Learning Rituals, the path a samurai master teaches his student. At the foot of the mountain, when the morning sun had not yet risen, only faint glimmers weaving through the mist, a wise old samurai called his young student to his side. The student carried the same question in his mind every single day. Why do some people rise to the top while others fall long before reaching it, even though they put in the same effort? The master walked slowly through the bamboo forest. Each step that echoed across the soil was as calm, deep, and meaningful as the words that would soon follow, sharp as a dagger, steady as the wind. Are rituals truly this powerful? Let's see. First ritual, Zanin, the razor-sharp focus of awareness. The master spoke. A warrior steadies his breath before he swings his blade. For an unfocused mind can dull even the sharpest steel. Pomodoro, for Japanese students, is not just time management. It is a warrior's stance called Zanin. Closing the eyes before beginning. Stabilizing the breath. Choosing one intention. What knowledge will I conquer in these 25 minutes? This intention cuts through mental fog. Once the target is clear, the mind locks onto it like an arrow. With every repetition, the brain reshapes itself. The ritual strengthens. And focus becomes not a duty, but an instinct. Second ritual, Kaidoku, rebirthing knowledge 5 times. The master continued. Knowledge without writing is soulless. A single stroke of the pen lasts longer than 1,000 thoughts. It is no coincidence that Japanese students rewrite the same concept in 5 different forms. Each version opens a new door. Simple definition: the first seed. Rewritten in new words, connections sprout. Diagram form, structure takes shape. Story form, meaning settles into the heart. Explaining in one's own words, the knowledge becomes part of the soul. Western students reread the same notes 5 times. Japanese students recreate them 5 times. They turn it into a masterpiece. They do not aim to memorize. They aim to own the knowledge. Third ritual, Shoshin, the empty cup mindset. Touching the bamboo leaves, the master said, "You cannot fill a cup that is already full. To learn, one must first purify the mind, and then empty it." Japanese students enter class not as masters, but as learners. They leave ego at the door and invite curiosity inside. They do not fear, compare, or try to prove themselves. Today, I am here to learn something new. This mindset strengthens both memory and motivation. Where Western perfectionism exhausts, Japanese humility empowers. Fourth ritual, Kanji memory, giving knowledge a visual form. The master raised his eyes to the sky. The eye is the gateway to the mind. What is seen is never forgotten. Japanese students learn thousands of kanji characters at a young age. Each character carries meaning, a shape, a story. Every symbol strengthens their visual memory and cognitive depth. Thus, Japanese students do not just read abstract knowledge. They draw it, shape it, animate it, bring it to life. You too can turn your topic into a diagram, a sketch, a small story, and the knowledge will sink into the deeper layers of your mind. Fifth ritual, Renkan Gakushū, the art of linked learning. Walking through the bamboo shadows, the master said, "Knowledge is not scattered stones. It is a chain of bridges." When a Japanese student learns something new, they ask, "Which previous concept does this connect to?" Acceleration in physics links to math graphs. Those graphs link to biology's muscle systems. That system links to neural signaling. Knowledge becomes a layered, living network, not isolated fragments. And when the network strengthens, memory refreshes itself endlessly. Sixth ritual, Oshiete Manabu, mastery through teaching. The master stopped and spoke. True learning begins when you can pass the knowledge on. Explaining a topic reorganizes the mind, exposes gaps, and builds deeper understanding. Japanese students do not silence the material. They speak with it. They explain it, simplify it, reshape it. If you cannot explain a topic, you are still on the surface. To go deeper, you must teach. Seventh ritual, Yakan Benkyō, the silent night battle. As the sun was finally rising, the master revealed the final ritual. Night silence is where a warrior sinks deepest into himself. The strongest habit of Japanese students is this. Every night, at the same hour, thousands sit silently at their desks. Phones off. World muted. Only paper, pen, and intention. This is not studying. It is a mental ceremony. When the brain grows used to the same hour each night, focus becomes automatic. Consistency becomes a reflex. Japanese castle, discipline defeats intelligence. The master gave his final words. Victory does not belong to the strong. It belongs to the ones whose rituals are strong. Ritual sharpens the mind. Ritual becomes habit. Habit becomes character. And character becomes destiny. If you practice even one of these 7 rituals, your learning speed, your memory, your concentration,